April from April's Home, and today I'm here to share with you some of my January favorites. I wanted to make a point this year of doing a favorites video every month. Last year I only filmed a favorites video a few times because I didn't feel like I had enough favorites for every month. But this year I wanted to make a real effort at sharing some of my favorite products, some of my favorite lifestyle favorites, some of my favorite movies and collectibles and things like that. So this is January's favorites. And let's go ahead and start in the food and snack category. So I thought I would share one of my favorite snacks with you. I love having these little Triscuit thin crisps. Now these are a little bit different than classic Triscuits. I love classic Triscuits too, but these are little triangles and they're super thin and a lot easier to eat, and I love to have them with cheese and crackers. One of my favorite cheeses this month has been these little Baby Bell cheeses. I got a big pack at Costco and we've been working through them, and they're really nice just for a little afternoon snack or as part of a lunch, and even sometimes in the evening when I've stayed up pretty late and I'm hungry again. Sometimes a little snack like this is just the thing to satisfy my hunger late at night, and it's not too heavy or anything like that. So Triscuit thin crisps, definitely one of my favorites, as well as the little cute Baby Bell cheeses. One of my favorites for 2016 was the San Pellegrino Aranciata, the orange flavored San Pellegrino. This is something I found at World Market and have been absolutely loving. This is probably one of my new favorites. I just picked up another 6-pack last weekend when I was in the store. This is the San Pellegrino Aranciata Rosa, which is basically a blood orange flavor. So it's a little bit of a richer orange flavor. It's really, really good. I love grapefruit and things to be a little bit sour but still sweet, and this just exactly hits the spot. So this has definitely been my favorite drink for January, the San Pellegrino Aranciata Rosa. And then my last favorite in the food category is not really a food, it's more of a mint. And I just thought I would share these. These are the small Altoids in peppermint flavor. They come in this little cute tin. The thing that I really love about these mints is that rather than being like a larger mint, it could be kind of hard to, like, you know, if you're trying to carry on a conversation, to be chewing a big mint is a little weird. So these small Altoids are just great. You can just pop one in. They're very, very strong, so they really, you know, freshen your breath, and they're just really nice. So I love these. This is definitely my go-to mint. I always have these in my purse, in my pocket. Definitely my go-to mint. So these are the Altoids small peppermints. And then next, moving on to fragrance, I have two fragrances. One is a candle and one is a perfume. This is the perfume that I got for Christmas. This is the Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium, and this is the Eau de Toilette rather than the Eau de Parfum. I liked the smell a little better. It was a little lighter, not quite so heavy, and I loved the bottle as well. It's like a black bottle covered in pink glitter. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and the smell is wonderful. I love putting this on. The smell is really pleasant, and I enjoy it all day long. So the Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. And then my favorite candle right now, I have this out in my Valentine decor. This is a Bath & Body Works candle, Raspberry Lime Margarita, and it just smells wonderful. I love fresh raspberry, I love citrus, so the flavor combination together is really, really nice. So this is the Raspberry Lime Margarita from Bath & Body Works, definitely one of my favorite scents for January. And then moving into beauty favorites, this is something I've been trying to use every day. I've gone through a lot of my makeup. I have so much right now, so many samples and things, so many products that I purchased in 2016 that I'm really trying to make sure that I'm using my products and trying out some of my samples. And I have quite a few of these little Lancome Advanced Genifique samples that I've got as bonuses when I've purchased Lancome products and things. So I started using this in January, and I've really been enjoying this. It has seemed to improve my complexion a little bit. It has seemed to help with some of my different skin concerns and things like that. So really glad. I still have a couple more bottles of the small little sample sizes to try out and use up, and then I may even go ahead and purchase a full-size bottle if I really am continuing to love this throughout the next couple of months. So the Lancome Advanced Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate. It's kind of like a serum. By the way, I put this on underneath my moisturizer mostly at night and sometimes in the morning before I do my makeup as well. So just kind of like as a first step underneath my moisturizer. And then I have a few lip favorites as well. Lipsticks are one of my favorite makeup products. This is again another sample. This is a Kat Von D lipstick in the color Cathedral, and I just love it. I love the formula. I love the color. It's a very pretty, and I will probably consider buying this in full size when I'm finished with this little sample. I'm also I'm currently wearing underneath some lip gloss, the Kat Von D Lolita, and I also really like that as well. So definitely enjoying trying out Kat Von D's lipstick. Another new item that I tried out in January, this is something that I got in December and didn't really start trying until January, are the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipsticks. So I have a couple here. One is in just the standard melted liquid lipstick, and this is in the color Chihuahua, and I really love this. This is a great go-to color. It goes on really nicely, and I've really been enjoying wearing this. And then the new Melted Metal, this one is in Metallic Peony, and I also really love this. I usually wear my metallic lipsticks over a standard lipstick, and this one has been another one that I've really been enjoying using. So the Melted Metallic Peony by Too Faced. And then a couple of highlighters. These are some old favorites. I've been using a lot of my newer favorites over 2016, but in January I decided to grab out some of my older ones that I knew were classics that I've just really loved, and I've definitely been making sure to reach for these frequently. This is by L'Oreal, and this is the True Match Illumi Liquid Glow Illuminator, and this one is in Ice Glacé, sort of the lighter pink one. This is just such a nice highlighter. It goes on so easily. It has a really nice highlighting. It highlights very nicely, and I just really love this. I love the packaging. I love sort of this rose gold packaging here. It's so pretty. But the product itself is great, and this is definitely a classic favorite of mine, something that I'll keep on purchasing. Although this is definitely going to take a while to use up. You just need the tiniest amount to highlight, and it just is wonderful. So definitely a favorite of mine, the True Match Illumi Liquid Glow Illuminator. And then another classic favorite of mine is by e.l.f., and it is their little stick highlighter. And I just love this. It goes on so easily, and the smell is wonderful. It smells almost a little bit like a light fruity scent or something like that, but it works great. Again, very simple application, lasts for a really long time, and I believe this is only $2 or under $2. It's a very inexpensive. This is the e.l.f. All Over Color Stick, and this is in the color Spotlight. I absolutely love this product, and it's definitely a great stick highlighter and wonderful, a wonderful price too. And then another favorite of mine for January is this little blush I got in one of the little holiday kits from Too Faced. This is in Love Hangover, and it's just this little cute compact, but it's a really nice color. I thought that it was going to be too dark, but it actually goes on really beautifully. I love the formula, and it blends out really nicely. So Too Faced Love Flush Love Hangover. This is a long-lasting 16-hour blush. So I'm really enjoying trying these out. I have a few different colors that came in the little kits that I got around Christmas, and I've been having a lot of fun trying these out. So then I have two favorite eyeshadow palettes that I've been using in January. This is the Bronze Paradise palette by BH Cosmetics. Has some wonderful neutrals in it, as well as a beautiful turquoise color. And then this one here is the Rainforest of the Sea. This is the first Rainforest of the Sea eyeshadow palette. I also have been trying out the new Rainforest of the Sea #2 palette, and I've been liking that a lot also, but this one definitely has been my favorite. There are about 4 colors in here that I'm actually starting to get quite a dent in. I go to them all the time, definitely my favorite. And I'll go ahead now and give you a close-up look at both of those palettes so you can check out the colors of those. Here's a closer look at my two favorite palettes for January. This is the BH Cosmetics Bronze Paradise palette, and this is Tarte's Rainforest of the Sea #1 palette. Here are the colors in the bronze palette. You can see lots of beautiful neutrals and metallics and this absolutely stunning turquoise color that I just love to use as an accent color. And this is what this one looks like. You can see lots of dents there in the top 4, as well as in a couple of these. These I just use as accent colors and liner colors and things like that. But this color right here is definitely one of my favorites. It's just beautiful. So again, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea palette, the first one. And then also I have a favorite single eyeshadow. This is by Urban Decay, and this is their color Fireball. I absolutely love this color. It's sort of a beautiful peachy pink color and is definitely a new favorite of mine. Love using that one. So Fireball by Urban Decay. So those are my beauty favorites for this month. And then a few other favorites of mine. I love collecting toys and things, and one of my favorite collections this month to work on collecting are the newest season of Num Noms. This is series 3. They come in these cute little packs and blind boxes here. These come with cute little lip glosses, which are really yummy and fun. The neat thing about Series 3 is that they have a donut category, and I love anything donut themed, so this has been an especially fun series for me to collect. I've done one review of the Series 3 Num Nums just recently here on my channel, and I will be reviewing this pack as well as another 4-pack and opening up a couple more of these blind boxes in an upcoming video as well. So Num Nums have definitely been one of my favorite collectibles for January. And then I'll finish up with a couple of shows that I've been marathoning on Netflix this month. We have been having a ton of dreary, cold weather days around here, and I've just wanted to spend a lot of time with a hot cup of coffee, watching some of my favorite shows and things like that. Two of the shows that I've been watching a ton of this month, both of these shows are old favorites of mine, and they're on Netflix. All of the seasons of them are on Netflix. The first show that I've been loving is Monarch of the Glen by the BBC, and it's just wonderful. It takes place in Scotland, and it's about this fellow here, Archie, who comes back to his family home and finds out that he has been made the Laird of Glen, which is where he's from there. So he kind of has to take on this managing this estate, managing the town, and a lot of the money has run out for him and his family, and it's just really interesting. Just all of the character developments are absolutely wonderful. You just fall in love with everyone in this show. All of the characters are so richly created and beautifully performed by all of the actors and actresses. I just absolutely love this. I feel like I'm, in Scotland when I watch this show. So Monarch of the Glen, definitely a fun one. I would highly recommend this. Just a wonderful, wonderful show. So that one. And then the second one that I've been marathoning is a murder mystery. I love watching murder mysteries. It's one of my favorite genres. Nothing too, frightening or dark. I love a lot of the BBC mysteries, a lot of the Hallmark mysteries, things like that. Murder, She Wrote is one of my favorites. I used to watch Murder, She Wrote all the time on Netflix until they took it off. I'm hoping they'll bring it back. But I went to watch Murder, She Wrote early in January just to sit down with my cup of coffee and watch one of my favorite mysteries, and saw that it wasn't on. So I had to look for another one of my favorites, and remembered how much I loved Midsummer Murders. So I started back out in season 1 and have been marathoning it out all through January, and that is Midsummer Murders. I absolutely love Midsummer Murders. Again, great character development. I love BBC productions. They always do so well. The mysteries are fun. I love seeing all the different villages in the English countryside. It's just so neat. You definitely feel that, cozy mystery, going into a British village and things like that. So definitely Midsummer Murders has been one of my favorite things to watch throughout January. So Midsummer Murders and Monarch of the Glen, 2 television shows that I would definitely recommend for some cozy TV viewing. So those are my favorites for January. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of the things that I enjoyed this past month. And I look forward to trying out some new things and seeing what my favorites are for February. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye!